How about a second breakfast? This is a second breakfast with Yo Boy Lead Fox coming at you here from the Infinite Void. We are going to be playing some Monster Train. Let's fire that right up. Yeah, nice, gently snowy day here in the Infinite Void. Reminds me a little bit of the Frozen Over Hell from Monster Train. So, we completed the second to last, the penultimate challenge. In the last episode of Second Breakfast, we hit 50,000 points on a daily run with some select mutators that helped out a great deal. Today, we are looking to achieve an additional achievement. I'm going to leave that as a surprise for now, but let's talk about this daily challenge. So it looks like 50,000 points would be quite difficult to achieve today. Even top players like Balch only scored 46,000. Big fan, Ball. Keep up the good work. Spoder Sam here is a little bit trailing behind. You know, I wonder if Spoder Sam has a Twitch channel. I'd totally watch his videos because he does a great job. Anyway, we are Umbra and Melting Remnant today. We are also looking at Sacrificial, Apply Fragile to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. Shouldn't be too big of a problem with Umbra. With Umbra, the first friendly unit I'm going to be summoning is going to be a Morsel, more often than not. And we got Musical Chair, shuffle the position of all units, train after combat. That's annoying, but not insurmountable. And finally, Luxury Limbo. Additional unit banners appear in Limbo. So, we are starting the run. Let's check out some Monster Train. Alright, we have Making a Morsel, add a morsel miner to your hand. Entombed Explosives, deals 50 damage to the front enemy unit, very good card. And finally, Feast, to trigger feeding on units with eaten abilities. Good setup. Also, we have Seraph the Diligent as our final boss. The Great Traitor will devour your spells. You better bring more of them if you hope to succeed. I can do that. And then the mutators we talked about a second ago. Alright, we're going to check out Herzl's Sword first. Shadow Box, when you play your 20th morsel, deal 150 damage to all enemy units on all floors. Or the first time an enemy unit dies, add 2 morsel units to your hand. I'm thinking I've got 5 morsel generating spells. I think but with Feast I can really use all the morsels that I generate. Shadowbox is really good, so I'm going to take it. We have a Remnant banner. We can burn out our Harvest. Harvest is good. It doesn't specify non-morsel unit. I think this might be a ton of money for me. And Umbra banner, Resolve summon an Anti-Umbra morsel and a Magma morsel. That is going to be even better with Shadowbox, so I'm going to take it. Let's forge our champion. We have the Summoner, the Architect, or the Monstrous with Trample. Let's see here. Well, I think I want the summon, the Architect. And let's go to the first battle. Non-boss enemy units get +4 attack for a unit draft? Absolutely. These disciples have dedicated themselves to the service of heaven and will attempt to restore the life of their companions. Very good. Alright. Let's get this guy down. Oh, fragile. I think that's fine, actually. The idea, I should have some primitive molds. I think I can reform him if he takes damage. Let's do this. I want to get my Wickless Tycoon here, because this is where most of the damage is going to happen. And then a Train Steward, just to buff this Collector. Wah! Also just playing cards to play them. I need to readjust my strategy a bit moving forward because I keep forgetting about Fragile. That's going to slow me down somewhat, but in this case, not really enough to prevent me from killing this guy. So I'm not getting my triggers on morsels, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Mostly just played him for 5 extra coins from my Wickless Tycoon. Yeah, and this is pretty much all the useful stuff I can do here. Alright, gotta keep in mind that Fragile. Gotta summon a morsel before I do anything else. I like Space Prism here. Even with the extra space, I was finding myself a little tight on that bottom floor. Pack morsels is really good. Uncommon or rare morsels are good. I have enough making of a morsel for this. I don't need this. So one of these two. I guess I really want to advance Shadow Box, but I want Space Prism too, so I'm gonna take it. Alright, we got Draft, Wicklash, Molded. I like Molded because I can pick the unit I reformed. Draft, that would trigger my Wickless Tycoon and give me something to revive right away. I don't think Wicklash is something I want right away. You know, if I end up really heavy into Burnout somehow, I can pick it, but I think I've got a good amount of reform already. I'll take Molded. Another Wickless Tycoon? I think the answer is yes. I had a really funny win the other day where I had, like, 8 Wickless Tycoons in the deck. It was strictly ridiculous. So yes, let's see what else we've got here. I want to improve my Merchant of... Well, I want to improve my unit, but I don't necessarily want another Remnant. Unless it's a draft, that would be good. Money is money. I guess I could get Feast with Holdover. That would actually be really good. Let's go for a Merchant of Magic today. Anything catch and go on? I don't know. Let's do this. Magic Power Consume. I'm not using Magic Power at all. I will go ahead and get something to cost less. Making of a morsel costing 1 might be good. But yeah, let's do that. Let's reroll. Remove consume and cost +1. Neat. I want to do that. Now I have all the capacity I could ever dream of. Alright, and let's purge a card as well. Let's get one of these Train Stewards out of here. I should have enough cash generation with my Wickless Barons to... Or sorry, Wickless Tycoons to make that make sense. And moving on. Pitnip Pairs. The Reconcilers have arrived in great force to make sure you repent for the sins that hell has brought into the world. Righto. I will take Retribution. I think that will be quite interesting. Alright, so, rule of thumb, morsels first. Alright, we can put Penumbra down now. We can put Morsel Maker down. And we're going to leave it at that for now. Alright. Let's get a Tycoon for value. Let's get a Tycoon going up here. I wish I could kill that Collector, but he's a little bit outside of my reach, unfortunately. Let's purge this burden. Alright, we can bop this guy up here for value. We have 1 unit available to reform. Let's do it. It's a Wickless Tycoon. I didn't realize he had died. But there you go. That's fine. And we'll get this burden out of the deck. Alright, we're very close to a kill. This should do it. We can reform a unit just for value. How about an entombed explosive? I should be able to get 5 coins out of the deal. And make it 10 coins. Alright. And there he goes. Easy peasy. Alright. Now they're making a morsel, mind collapse, or prismal dust. I did lack the reach to get that collector. Maybe mind collapse is something I want. Another entombed explosive or a giraffe. You know, I got enough entombed explosives that this might be a tomb deck. Let's pick it. If I get a artifact or something that helps with tomb units, that'll be quite good. Let's check out this banner. It is a paraffin thug. Absolutely beautiful. I love those guys. It is a hell vent. Feast is fantastic. I have a double upgraded space prism that might be good. Do I need all that capacity? I mean, yeah. And then let's check out the crystallized caverns. Oh, it's just this. 2 ornate chests have emerged from the thawing ice. Do you break off some of your pyre to get what's inside? Yes. Block clicks after a few attempts, revealing the wealth of contents within. Pick both chests. That's what I want to do. The Dailius, the Professor. Creator of the devices used by the disciples, this disgraced professor has arrived in hell to support the Seraph and the Winged with explosive devices. Excellent. I like Daedalus a bit better than Talos, mostly because I don't know. Daedalus was in the original release, whereas Talos is a newer character. I forgot to put my morsel down first. That's okay. The difference on this fight will be negligible. Let's pop one of these. Let's make a morsel. Let's get a Baron down and a morsel here. So yes, this will be a sweep, but I got a lot of revive in this deck. I don't think it should be that much of an issue. But we'll see. Alright, let's get some more gold. Let's mold a unit. I think I want my boss back. More capacity here. A ludicrous supply of capacity. And yeah, I can save myself 1 point of grief. Hatsu! Pop, pop. I need to get quick on this Paraffin Thug. He's great with the quick attribute. Let's reform. Perfect. I'll put him down. Let's get a little capacity going here. Get an explosive down. There we go. That's a sweep. And one of these guys. For no value at all. Interesting Daedalus fight today. Not what I want. That's fine. Definitely played this in a goofy way. Killing my units over and over again was not really the plan of this deck, but it's fine. I'd be really surprised if I don't defeat Dedalius. Let's reform. Well, let's do this first. Let's get one of these guys down first. Now let's reform Penumbra. Burnout 3, not optimal, but whatever. So he's going to burn out before Dedalius dies, which is fine. Let's get another Space Prism here and just do 1 point of damage to this guy. Oh, and we can get Morsel Maker summoned as well. Alright, let's reform. Let's reform. Not optimal. I'm gonna get these guys down for value. I'm gonna put a Space Prism down. Let's see, is a Drain Steward or a Shade Splitter going to actually have more of an impact on this fight? Let's see. Let's put down a Train Steward. 80 points, okay. Up. Alright, down to the wire. Oh, okay. Let's just start this fight over. I did not get the units that I needed for this. So the big problem I made there was I keep forgetting about Sacrificial. I keep thinking I can put my boss down first like I usually do. But that's a no-go. That's a do not do that. So, Miner first, boss second. Now I can put my Tycoon down. Let's get another Shade, and there we go. That's a lot better. Let's get the Explosive down. I think I can... Let's get a Tycoon here to start generating value. In fact, let's get a Morsel Maker here, too. And yeah, that's fine. My boss is going down again. But I still think we're in a better spot than we were last game. So we can reform the Penumbra. We can play a Shade. Summon a Penumbra. Summon can do... And that's that. That's all we can do. Yeah, Musical Chairs is having a much broader impact than I was expecting. Entombed Explosive is good. Let's do this. We want one up here. We want one down here. We will do a Morsel and Jump Block with it. That's all we can do. That's fine. Alright, reform. That's fine. We will put him down and him down. We got the capacity to start supporting Stewards, I think. And we can use one more point up here, I suppose. Alright, final wave. So we're gonna... Well, let's do this. Primitive Mold. Let's do a Primitive Mold. Let's do Molded for the boss. He will be our blocker. Yeah. Also this guy, and one of these. And yes, that's gonna have to do. Okay, we're just not doing great against Adelius today. Which is fine. We'll get this one down first to alleviate fragile. We'll get a Stewart down to block. We'll get a morsel for value. And yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna get through this without train damage, or ember damage. Alright, we can... Well, let's just steer it down first for fragile. Let's reform my Penumbra. Put Penumbra down. Primitive mold for Morsel Maker, that's fine. And there we go. Dalius is dead. Dead Dalius. Let's see, Remnant Pack applies endless to a friendly unit. That might be pretty good. Shroud Spike is also really good. We're gonna do Remnant Pack today. Wickless Baron is fine. I don't think I need these guys though. Alloyed Construct kind of annoys me because it doesn't do anything unless it's already gorged, which means you gotta constantly feed it morsels, which means my champion isn't getting morsels. Although it does have multi-strike. Let's do it anyway. And what I want, I definitely don't need capacity. I have multiple capacity enablers in this already. Have I been running out of ember or cards? I think I gotta go draw. Get some units out of here. Last stop, train stewards. Alright, when you play a spell that costs spells in hand that costs less reduces your other's turn. I mean, that's fine, but all my spells are already pretty low to the ground. I think Memorial Fund is better here. And let's get another Morsel Maker. I love these guys. They are great. Now, +3 on this floor, or do I slap Trample onto this guy? I like +3 to this floor. We're going, this is capacity train today. Spikes 4, no problem. Although before we do this fight, I am going to take just a short one. I'm going to be right back. All right, I'm back. How you doing? We are taking a quick look. Look at this beautiful little achievement. 1.1% of players have that. How wonderful is that? All right. Anyway, enough basking in my former success. Let's hop on the monster train and do some more. Do more of the train. We're going to put the explosive down first because it's supposed to die. We'll put our boss down second for the capacity. We'll get a Witless Tycoon in here for more value. And in a morsel. And that's that. Excellent. I think we can safely bop this morsel maker up here to kill this guy. We will reform my entombed explosive. Oh, that's fragile. Every single time I forget, without fail, it's just gonna keep happening. I'm just gonna have to learn to deal with it. Nice, hold on 1 second. Let me check something out. I recently started to do a little bit of video editing, actually. My 3 boss kills from the 50k run were so good, I wanted to make sure I had those locked down. In video. So I did that. Okay, let's do this. But yes, the point is video editing. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a little bit of editing on this video. Might edit out that little breaky break. Maybe edit out this part where I'm talking about editing. We'll have to see. This one down first. That's... I've got 2 capacity. I could get a Parathon Thug down. But he's not going to score a kill. So I will put him up here, I think. Just in case anything slips through my grasp. But yes, generating just buku bucks here. I think this has been 200 coins this game. Not complaining at all. Let's go ahead and make sure I have access to my champion. Let's get a little capacity here for value. And we'll do a morsel. We'll do a shade. We'll give it a nibble. That gives me the ability to do 1 more morsel. Excellent, excellent stuff. Just 160 damage on that guy. Not optimal. I can place my construct here. Oh, he's fragile. Dang, darn, dibbity dap doop. Okay, we are reforming a unit. It will be this one. For a block and some value. That's pretty much all we can do right now. Alright, we're gonna have to kill him on this floor. I think Penumbra can do it for us. Oh, fragile. For the love of freaking Christ. I keep forgetting fragile. Oh, golly. It's fine. No problem. It was always going to be fine. Sketches of Salvation. I mean, I think it's got to be a no I don't want 4 random units in the middle floor. Crucible extension, Prism Retrieval, and another Feast. Feast is good. Let me do something really quick. Let's see. Pop on the Discord, promote my channel. Another good thing to edit out if I end up editing this before I put it on YouTube. Let's see. We are going to do a quick stream drops. Hey, streaming more of Monster Train if you're keen on tuning in. Try to drum up a little interest, perhaps. Hello, everybody. We're live with Monster Train at. Come check out some roguelike deck building action. Alright, cool. Let's, I think Prism Retrieval seems slightly more interesting here. If it naps my Parathan Thug, that's a huge bonus to attack. I already have a Feast, and I think I'm okay eating the units that I'm spawning. So, yeah, Prism Retrieval, I think, is the answer. Wicked Blaze Reform with bonus to attack. Memories of the Melted for each friendly unit death. That doesn't count Consume, so that's a little eh. Mold Entrapment's interesting with the days, but I like Wicked Blaze. Alright, let's get... We're going thin to win, I think. Train Steward can kindly leave. I also want to remove... I don't think I need quite so many Shade Splitters. The mint tea today. Alright, we're grabbing some coins, going to the Merchant of Steel. Quick. Absolutely love it on Parathan Thug. Let's get a Booty on something. I'll get a Booty on my Witless Tycoon. And Damage Shield 3. I think also Witless Tycoon. Let's re-roll for more value. Large Stone. That's just funny. Let's go for it. Battlestone. Let's do Wickstone on one of these guys so it pops earlier. And I think a Battlestone probably... and yeah, it's fine on the Tycoon. And there we go. Make a lot of money, spend a lot of money. Go to the next stage. Enemy gets into with armor 15? Sure. Sure. Alright, so first things first, gotta do the fragile one first. There we go. Now, Penumbra. Now, Parathan Thug for money. See, I want the money. Space for some for giggles, and this isn't going to give me anything back. That's all I want to do this time. Okay. Let's get these guys down, I think. Attack. Kills. Oh. So it doesn't burn out till the end of the turn. That is mildly inconvenient, but nothing to worry about. Alright, we are going to do a quick reform. Second breakfast! That's right! Delicious second breakfast. Let's do a quick reform. I want my Parathan Thug. He's gonna give me some money. Let's do more capacity here. I think we could put my large tycoon down. That's inconvenient, but not insurmountable. So, I want to show off another achievement. Honor, you were mentioning how you liked the merchants. And so, there's an achievement related to the merchants. The last achievement I have to get in this game should be interesting to see. So after this fight, I think I should be able to go to the merchant. We should be able to check that achievement out. Alright. And dead. Excellent. Let's do... What do I want my endless on? Probably my champ. And that's going to have to do. Alright, let's reform. Beautiful, let's reform. Lovely. I'm gonna put this guy in front. Well, yeah, let's get this guy in front. He's fragile, so right when he gets hit, he's gonna burst. We'll do this one next. That kills that unit. I wish I had some way to kill that last unit. I guess I can prism retrieval. Let's do it. Boom, bang. Okay, that's 10 attack. I think... Oh, I don't have the Ember. I don't have the Ember! Oh well. Alright, 6 damage. That's not the end of the world. I still have the hit point that matters. Let's see. Yeah! Alright. Well, so the bottom row is bad, but I think our priority is keeping these guys from hitting my Ember at the moment. So let's do that. How do we do that? Well, not like that. Okay, it's fine if they're hitting my Ember. I don't even care. Quick feasty feast. Let's get capacity here. That's just gonna have to. That's just gonna be how it is. You don't think it'd be like it do, but it does. Little bit painful, but this match is always painful. The 12 stacks of stealth on this guy is really difficult to deal with. Oops, fragile. I made that mistake like 6 times in this fight already. It is really embarrassing. Alright, let's do a specific remold. We can get our Fat Tycoon out, I suppose. That'll be 40 points of damage. Yeah. Yeah, this dumb mutator here is what's making my units fragile. Which means I gotta place just anything besides my champion down first. But I'm so used to putting my champion down first. It is problematic. A tycoon. That does it. It will kill. Yeah, got it. Alright, yeah, lost a ton of points with damage taken, but survived the fight, so I'm a happy guy. Alright, engine upgrade to burn through some capacity for Ember. I was just complaining about Ember. Ember Cash will give me Ember further down the line, and Cannibalize is neat, gives units... What do I want to do? Well, Seraph the Diligent will devour my spells, so Ember Cash might be best. Just prepping ahead. Subsuming Blade is really funny, but we are quite late. I don't think it's actually going to get enough stacks to be very interesting. Votivary. I like Crushing Demise, I think. Alright. I really want that Herzl's Horde and the remove, but yeah, let's do this. Artifact. Flick is Licka. When you play a unit, a random card in hand is reduced to 0 until played or discarded. Moving. At 2 cost, this Morsel Miner is very rarely actually useful to me. And frankly, this Alloyed Construct has had 0 chance to do anything, so let's do this. And let's get the achievement. So, first I think I'm going to make my purchases. A large Parathon Thug. I really want double strike on him instead of large. Let's get burnouts on another one of these guys. Yeah. Upgrade a unit with a booty. I'll put a booty on a Morsel Maker. Yeah, I don't think I can use that large stone. Let's refresh. Quick. No. Alright. Please, please, let me know if you see something you like. Cut-edge character, or something like that. Don't listen to my cousins. I have more than just junk. Oh, the webs. There's probably nothing dangerous in there. Aha. Oh. Ah, yeah. Click, 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 click. I had to look this up. There we go. Stop poking me! Or you'll be leaving here with one less finger. And there's the achievement. Baller Cat. Oh yeah, this one's cool, because he's obviously like a cyborg. You know, he's obviously had lots of unit upgrades. Yes, so, poked him enough to make him mad. That's an achievement. Yep. I don't think I need any of these. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna bounce. And that's the last achievement in Monster Train. I've 100% completed this game at this point. Or at least the achievements. There's other stuff to do in the game, but I don't think you get achievements for them. Alright, let's get this Ultimate Penance out of here. Let's get the Tycoon down. Penumbra down. We can now summon the Paraffin Thug for value. And we can get Space Prism and just kill this thing outright. There we go. Yes, fell! The Wings of Light. Clipped of Zolfus, God fell to weigh you down with guilt before the warrior can make her killing blow. Remove these weights to thwart her assault. Weight of contrition. Yes, I like Fel. I think she's cool. Let's get the weight of contrition out. Actually, let's try something. I'm going to exploit Flicker's Liquor to see if I can do that for free. Yes, I can. I didn't need to because I've got Ember to spare, but still fun to try. And yeah, this won't reform anything. So here we go. Ultimate Penance. Yeah, same plan. Let's try to get that to cost 0. There it goes. Bonk. Alright. And yeah, I want to have my champion endless, so I'll do that. And there we go. Pretty much that. We can even squeeze a Morsel Maker into here, I think. That is quite a packed train car. I'd put a second one down for hilarity, but a train car can only hold 7 units, regardless of its capacity. And so this guy will summon 2 extra. If I put another one down, it would essentially only get half the value. Cyborg Calico, that's right. Oh, nope, not gonna do it. Say the line, fell. Alright. Let's do a quick feast. Num 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 num. Let's put my explosive down. Let's reform something. Ooh, an explosive. Perfect. I will put him here. That works well for me. And no capacity. Weird to say that in this deck, but that's true. Let's put him up here by himself. Let's prism retrieval. Oh yeah, here we go. That's what I want. Yeah, awesome. Okay, that's that. Yeah, you were mentioning the unit design the other day. I really like the unit design in the Melting Remnant. It's these waxen guys. They have this whole culture around, like, getting melted down and reformed and melted down again. I think that is, like, it's like perfectly hellish, you know? Like, your identity is broken into pieces as a sort of penance for your, earthly crimes. You know, maybe you get sort of encased in one of these tomb unit deals. I just think that's super cool, you know? And then there are barons and thugs made out of wax. Like, if you're a very greedy person, you might end up in hell as a wickless tycoon. Yeah, and then we got the Umbra. They're sort of the, like, chimney sweeps of hell. They do a lot of the sort of grunt work stats with these adorable morsels and these, like, morsel makers. Yeah, very interesting stuff, in my opinion. But yes, what move am I going to make here? I guess a Shade Split for one of these. Reform one of these, I suppose. No place to put them, though. Just up here. This is where they'll go. And that's that. There's the one here. Let's see, I can really use capacity here, I think. I can absolutely kill one of these guys for value. And go right... Oh, I was going to say, go right back to reforming it, but no dice on that front. Okay. Let's Mind Collapse. And let's get a morsel down, just for giggles. Also, if I get 3 more, my Shadow Box will trigger and do 150 points of damage to everything. Which is obviously quite a bit. Ultimate Penance. Alright, let's nibble. Nom 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 nom. Huh. Okay, let's reform. Let's play one of these guys. There we go, looking good. More space. Let's reform again. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put this guy down. And yeah, that's pretty much that, I think. Alright. Dun, 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 second breakfast. The 7-unit limit. Dang! That's okay, I can start augmenting this floor. Burn out 6. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. So I don't want to place my Entombed Explosive here because musical chairs will shuffle them into kind of a random direction, which is suboptimal. I'm going to do a 3-point Mind Collapse here and just call it. Oh. We will put a unit down first. Don't forget the stupid sacrificial. Now we can get Penumbra here in the back. You will suffer ancient power. That's 3 morsels, 3 other units. I can put my Parathon Thug down. Let's see what else we get, though. That is quite a bit of extra damage. Let's do this. Oh, Fel's already dead. Never mind. She just didn't even realize it yet. Let's see. Intent on death to trigger a unit's extinguish ability. I actually don't... Well, actually, these guys all have extinguish. So, intent on death reads 2 ember, do 50 points of damage. Kind of interesting. We have sacrificial resurrection to consume cards in hand at a draft unit. I think with the diligent, I need to keep my spells from getting consumed. And Formless Child, extinguish, return a random defeated unit to your hand and apply plus 40 attack power. Yep. Let's see. I was complaining a little bit about capacity, but I think I actually want Ember. I was complaining a little bit about Ember too, so let's do that. Let's see. Do I have things I want to remove? I mean, this deck is pretty close to ideal already. I think I want to visit the shop here. Also a cyborg cat. You know, first question, how did all these cats end up in hell? Second question, who is cybernetically augmenting these cats? But yes, I got stacks of cash because of my unit selection. That's another unique trait to the Melting Remnant. They are the only units that generate extra money for you. The Wickless Barons will do it. These Parathon Thugs will do it. So lots of good stuff here. I think days might actually be counterproductive. I want units to spawn in my train and then immediately attack my tombs so they burst and do 50. This is third card, a draw 1. Draw is just great. Friendly units enter with lifesteal 2. Yeah, I got enough units with big old booties. That makes sense. Let's look at some more too. 5 Ember when a tome unit dies. Absolutely 100% yes. 3 damage to a rear enemy unit when a unit is eaten. I do occasionally do some eating, but not really enough to justify this. However, extinguish abilities trigger an additional time. Holy crap. Between these 2 artifacts, my deck is approximately twice as efficient as it was before. This is this is popping off is what it is. Alright, do I go plus 4 on this floor with Architect 3, or Glutton to get Gorge, 4 attack, and 2 health? Come here, Kiki. Let's see, we were talking about cats. If my cat is willing to play along, she will be the star of the stream. Yes, here she is. Meow. Yes. Alright, okay. Glutton is interesting. With lifesteal, I can keep it on the board longer. And that does encourage me to use that Gorge trigger. The only problem is, with musical chairs, I can't reliably keep the Penumbra in the front and guarantee that Gorge trigger every round. I think 50 extra attack, 10 extra booty, and plus 1 capacity. I think it's Architect 3 here. Yeah, feeling great about this. Oh yes, Kitty! Kitty! She's like, I already did my guest appearance. I don't want to do a second one. Orange merch cat. Yeah! At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor for 400 coins. I think the answer is yes to that. We've got Dark Wings, which harvest. That's upsetting, because I also exploit harvest. We have Wilt Wings, deal 5 points of damage on Extinguish, which is interesting. And then Nephil, the Wingless General. Although weaker soldiers, this mob of winged will fight with all they have. dealing damage to your units as they take their final breath. Very cool. Yes, let's see here. That's the mark of invasion spawning these guys. I think what I want to do... I want to get this Tycoon down first, since he's got damage shield. Well, he's gonna die. That's, I mean, whatever. That just happens. This one down second. Let's, this is interesting. So, these guys will kill this one, and try to do 5 damage to him. If I put the Formless Child here, it will revive my Wickless Tycoon with 40 extra points of attack power. That is pretty freaking solid. I think I want my Penumbra on the bottom floor. And then that's pretty much that. Let's augment this one. And then there we go. Yeah, that's going to get, I think, 10 points of damage on the fire. Which sucks, but oh well. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We can get the Entombed Explosive down first to kill 2 of them. Wickless Tycoon to kill the last one. That's going to net me... that's 15 gold per unit that dies. Sorry, just 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. That is 50 plus 5 for 55 gold right here. Pretty freaking crazy. Now, what else are we doing? Reforming? I suppose. I do want to get a morsel maker down here to start feeding my Penumbra. Yeah, let's reform. Oh yeah, this guy. Very cool. Let's see. I'm thinking... I don't even have any dead units right now, so placing this Formless Child isn't going to do much for me. However, every time I reform it, I'm going to get extra burnout on it, which will keep it around longer. Do I want to keep it around longer, or do I want to cycle it back into the deck? Let's do this. Not perfect, but it's what I want to do. Oh yeah, that'll get my explosive tomb back. That's fine. Excellent, with 45 attack. Yes, yes, you've escaped. But at this point, my primary source of money generation isn't killing collectors, it's killing stuff in general with my Waxen units. Let's see. I can get a huge unit with my Prism Retrieval. It would be an Entombed Explosive, but that's not a problem. So, I want to get this guy up, for sure. Just 130 damage on him. Not enough to kill, which is unfortunate. Let's play Chance Time. Perfect. Oh. What? I'm really confused about why that happened that way, but that's okay. Now, we can get this guy set up in the back. He will zip in, pop him for 20 coins. Reform. Good, good, good. Reform. Excellent, excellent. Now, Baron goes down. This one goes down. We get our money. Now we can start looking at other floors. I'm thinking this guy here. Good, good. And then this guy here. Yeah. And let's get a huge, 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 or do I want to do 48 damage? Now I want a big one of these guys. 80 points of attack on this one. This guy is not typically an attacking unit, but today he is. Alright, that's fun. Alright. Let's see. Let's do a quick feast. Feasty feast. No, you know what I want to do? Making a morsel first. Pop him down. Feast. Yeah, this, I honestly should not have taken Fell's Remorse if I knew I was going to get an encased ember. I have way more ember than I can even use every single round because of this. Let's do a Wicked Blaze. Let's get my Tycoon back. Oh. Reform Mirando. I'm fine with this. What else is dead? Mostly my explosives. Yeah, this should zip in first and get the kill. And so I kind of want it down here. Let's get this stacked up a bit more. I'm actually going to put Endless on him. Getting a unit back every turn with a bunch of attack power is going to be awesome. 2 units because of this Waxer Snuffer. Alright. So, we are going to put... Let's put him down first. Then we got this one. And then we got this one. Now we can... what do I want to do? 24 damage or something? Yes. Pop. And then I guess let's get this guy fed, I suppose. Can't even put that anywhere. Yeah, now I need to... good old Tycoon. Yeah, I love them. They're so funny. I had the other day I did a run where I managed to get like 7 copies of the Tycoon in the deck. It was really silly. Yeah, the character design in this is just amazing. Like every single one of them is so well thought out. All right, let's draw. Let's reform. Let's reform. Wickless Tycoon. I do want to get the Formless Child down. I do want to get my explosions off. I kind of want to put the Tycoon down, but only kinda. Yeah, let's do it. And there we go. Totally, like, basically the opposite deck of what I was playing yesterday. Yesterday, for various reasons, my deck had, like, no units. This deck has, like, just too many units. It's just packed to the absolute gills with units. That's one of the things I really like about this game, is how different each run can be. And, you know, with the various combinations of clans, like, there's just a huge amount of variability. So I'm going to put him in front. I'm actually going to put him a little bit further back. So Burnout 2. 1, 2. He's going to get 300 points of damage because of his insane attack power. Let me see. 0 units available to reform. I guess I'm going to start building this floor out. Yeah, I think that's got to be that. Stop! Alright! He's close to dead. Any one of these guys will kill him. And so I'll play one of these guys. Boop. Let's do a quick consume. Let's do another one of these. I'm gonna put this this guy down for giggles. And yeah. Just get a bunch of capacity up here. Again, not really for any reason, just because it's fun. Yes, after this, it might be close to lunch over here. Maybe in the afternoon we'll get our Valheim stream started. We'll have to get you on Discord. You'll be our special guest star, Otter. Bam! Yes, piles of gold. Ember Forge is a little redundant with the Encased Ember. Grovel, I never really liked it. But Prism Retrieval, that's an X spell. I can use my buttloads of extra Ember. Let's see, another Susuming Blade. I'm going to pass on that for the same reason. Fatal Melting, somewhat interesting here. I am starting to cycle my units a little bit more efficiently, and so that might actually deal a decent amount of damage. And so I'll take it. Let's see. Which way to go? Which way to go? I'm just thinking, if I do 2 removal, what would I pull out of here? Mind Collapse is pretty useless, even though, like I just said, Expels, Stuff, Ember, but, meh. And then Shade Splitter, maybe? Alternatively, I can grab the gold. Yeah, I think I want the gold. Merchant of Trinkets should be good. Gorge ability to trigger additional time. Way too late for that. If that was my first artifact, I could have built around it. Hey, Overlord! Glad to see ya! Are you? Should be free later on. That's cool. Yeah! Overlord, happy to see ya. If you haven't already, please follow the channel. We do breakfast streams, second breakfast streams. We're gonna possibly get some Valheim going. We pet the cat here on the channel. Pet, pet, pet. Yes. We're gonna take Trader's Quill because it'll go really well with Seraph the Diligence power. Apply Endless to first friendly unit summoned each turn. I'm thinking the only problem with that is eventually that's going to make my molds completely redundant. But is that even really a problem? I followed you. Hey, it's Carson. Hey! Oh, yeah, we were just talking the other day about Overwatch. Yes, I think Otter here said you play a little Overwatch. Maybe we should team up sometime. Also, how's Valheim? Yeah, well, we were thinking about doing a Valheim stream. Specifically, we wanted to start fresh. I want to do first impressions, something completely different style. That's my 3 most popular shows, is Second Breakfast, Salt Mining, and something completely different. Yeah, we're going for the key. Reroll to a merchant cost reduced by 25. A little late for that. When you play your first morsel each turn, draw 1, and then advanced prototype. I have literally no trained stewards left in this deck, so that's useless. Mass Penumbra, honestly, is kind of good here. Extra draw is always great. Merchant of Magic. Our own private server, absolutely. Remove, consume, and cost +1. I think absolutely on the Ember Cache. Let's go ahead. What do we want to be cheaper here? I think with this, well, if I plan on playing Fatal Melting, I'm going to need it to be a little less expensive. Magic Power and Consume. We could put that on the Mind Collapse, I suppose. Reroll. Double sack, cost +1. I have no use for that. I think I want to keep my Fatal Melting around. Do I have anything else that costs 2? The Wicked Blaze? Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, since we got somebody else in chat here, this is Monster Train. It's a roguelike deck builder card game where you go through the layers of hell on the railroad that the combined forces of Heaven and Hell built. Because Heaven used the rail to launch a sneak attack and betray Hell, and they literally froze Hell over. And so your goal is to carry this. It's the last shard of the pyre. This is the remaining the last remaining essence of hell, and will be damaged if your enemies reach it. The run is lost if it reaches 0. If you can place it here in the Crucible of Hell, the Frozen Heart, you reignite the whole place. And I've actually done quite well, essentially thawing out these layers. And we're actually going to fight the Seraph now. So you came just in time to see the final boss. The end is near. The great traitor will devour your spells. You better bring more of them if you hope to succeed. I love this. Seraph Indulgence is my favorite of the Seraphs. Partially because as your deck gets thinner, a lot of decks simply get more efficient. And partially because, what was it? I don't like the other Seraphs very much. It's kind of a puzzle using your spells in such a way so that they get consumed without burning through the ones that you actually need. So, yes, no morsels to generate right this second. I am going to have to sacrifice one of these two. I think I'm actually going to put my Penumbra down first. So he's going to get fragile, he's going to get killed, but since he's got Endless, I can just replay him and essentially get just a ridiculous amount of capacity. This is going to be... It would make a fun D&D campaign. You know, I was thinking that exact thing, how much fun it would be as a one-shot, you know, because Monster Train is all very one-shotty. You either make it there and win, or all is lost. Like... There's no real campaign potential, but a great one-shot potential. Anyway, yes, we're doing this. I'm going to put this guy right here. Yeah, so he's going to die. This one's going to croak. I should get Penumbra back with plus 40 attack power, maybe. We're going to see what happens. Yepper. So that's turn 1. Okay, I did not get Penumbra back, which is unfortunate. We are going to put a little bit of capacity here. We're going to put this guy down. I think Penumbra's good here, and then maybe Morsel Maker. And let's get our second Tycoon down. Play the Blue Eyes White Dragon! Yeah, every card game is Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess I said one shot, but honestly it would make a good campaign in that getting all the way to the end would probably take more than one game session to do. So yeah, maybe it would be a better campaign. Blue Eyes White Dragon! The rules to this card game don't make any sense in the anime! Let's see. Formless Child. Formless Children. Yeah, do I have any dead units? No. See, that's one weird thing that happens with some of these Melting Remnant decks is Reform, Return, and Endless are all sort of counter strategies to each other that you almost get too efficient and none of them start working. You play Gwent. I don't play Gwent. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this one down. I'm going to feast. Is Gwent fun? Are all the boys playing Gwent these days? Let's do Prism Retrieval. Yes, I know it's a, what's the word? Toss a coin to a Witcher thing. A Witcher thing. Yeah, I don't actually want to get endless on anything right this second. I think it's just me, but I enjoy it. Very good. Yeah, you know, let me see here. Cats liked it a lot. My thought on that is one of these. There we go. Alright. Yeah, stream's kind of bumping off today. Happy to see it. Let's see. This guy down. Let's roll the dice with... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this one first. So again, Seraph the Diligent consumes my spells. I want to use consume spells before a spell that I might want to play again. I'm going to roll the dice with Crushing Demise. I think that's fine. Let's pop one of these boys down. For value. Let's do one of this. Do one of these. This should work, I think. Yes, beautiful. And then finally, one of these. Awesome. Oh, 27 damage. So far, only, what? 9 of my units have died? Not amazing. Need to get those units churning through even better. Alright, so we can toss these shards. Because of this encased ember, I have a ridiculous amount of ember. So, no problem there. Let's consume through one of these shade splitters. I don't really need it. Let's play one of these. Let's do another ember cache. Let's have ourselves a feast. And reform. Formless Child is funny, and so I'll play it. We'll play it right behind that one, so it'll reform at least this. Oh, it won't even die. Never mind. Yeah, lots of stuff going on in this this game. I don't know if I'm explaining the strategy very well, but I mean, yeah, the idea is we're churning through these melting remnant units for value. In this case, we have these entombed explosives that are really good for a variety of reasons. The problem is I needed more cards that kill my own units. I should have taken possibly that sacrifice for 3 morsels thing that we left behind a little bit ago. But yes, Carson, you play any Magic the Gathering by any chance? I'll take that as a yes. Oh, I can't even see the Parathan Thug. He's just squeezed in here. Not the video game. Just actual decks. Oh, man, I love paper Magic. Love, 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 love it. I feel so bad for this, hold on a second, where is he? This, Paraffin Thug, you can't even see him. He's just squished in between the folds of this enormous Wickless Tycoon. It's just so many things jammed in this train car. This poor guy can't even breathe. It's really silly is what it is. Yeah, let's see, 6 card or EDH? I love EDH. When I first heard about it, I thought, ugh. But as I played it, it's like, okay, this is actually super fun. Let's see, 51 damage, pop. Another Ember Cache. Let's get a Space Prism going. And one of these. Yeah, I'm working on a Obeka deck. I really like Obeka. I think the whole idea, end your turn for value, is just silly and awesome. Like, it's just so cool. I might actually losing against the Seraph here. I've been doing so much stuff, but is this is this actually an efficient strategy? It's impossible to say. Alright, we are going to reform. Get ourselves our Formless Child back. We're going to do a quick feast. Get capacity mostly. We want Formless Child here. We want Paraffin Thug here. We want explosives anywhere really. Let's put them here. Okay. Yeah, we're in a bit of a problematic mode here. He's going to be at 900 health at our next floor. After all of this, we might be looking at a loss. It'd be a little upsetting, but I don't think I'm going to do a second attempt at this fight. Just because I already got the achievement I wanted. I'm feeling pretty satisfied with what we've done here. Okay, who's dead? Everybody? Excellent. So I'm actually going to put my Formless Child down. I'm going to sacrifice it immediately. Oh, and get it back. Interesting. The problem is, I don't have another way for it to die in a way that'll give me a unit that I can use. That's 400 damage. I think I can... What's good? What's good? And he's dead. Okay, good. I was worried that I was going to lose, but I'm not. Now I can play our other units for fun. Alright. So he buffs him, takes 100. Buffs this one, takes 100. And dies. Alright, yes. Don't know why I was so worried. We were obviously going to win that one. And yes, Otter here will tell us he's seen the difference between a 1-floor rush and a 5-floor rush, that the point spread is insanely different. But since I'm not trying for 50,000 points anymore, I can play just for fun and not worry about the score. So yeah, we can take a look at the run summary. Let's see. Yeah, we've got some good stuff here. Heaven's Priests. Lots of great artifacts. Covenant Wall. Okay. And yeah, here we are at the 30 slot. Not bad. Better than the 400 slot I'm usually in. One day I got in spot 2. That was a huge day for the channel. Anyway, this has been Second Breakfast. I really appreciate you for coming by and watching the show. We are probably streaming some Valheim this afternoon. We may have some other afternoon content. And then this weekend, we're doing some special streams because it is a qualifier in Magic the Gathering Arena. So stop by and check that out. Thanks again, and have a great day.